Okay, first play, Zoo Audio Dirty Weekend 6, technically second. I just did a quick test run, make sure everything's hooked up, functioning correctly, and it is. So this will be the second song played on these new to me Zoo Audio Dirty Weekend 6s. First impression, maybe I'll save that for the end. Here are the speakers. For this listen, we're going to play some vinyl. Orbit U-turn Theory turntable, made in the USA, Massachusetts. Ortofon bronze cartridge for power and controls. We're looking at a Sansui AU217. This is an integrated amplifier, direct coupled design. It's been fully restored, recapped, etc. Some upgrades and changes. I did all the work myself, thanks to the guidance from Lee Stereo. Could not have completed such a great project without his help on that. Mark Lanigan, Whiskey for the Holy Ghost is the album. And the song we'll be listening to is Carnival.
I'll be falling all over like dominoes. For girls are sad in their eyes, they're all standing around being hypnotized and welcome me back to the firing line. You smile again in the door, you can't keep it closed anymore. Tell your mom that you're gone to a freak show. I'm crawling all over a carnival, just scratching a stitch in the skin. I'm moaning for more of the medicine. In the morning you're wondering where you've been, just turning your back to the ghost. Trying to look like you just might know that all the good that you say just went down and into the drain. Oh, kissing the straight out for now. In the morning I won't find it all out. What the world can bear. This has strangers I've ever seen. The girls are dead in their eyes, just standing around like they're hypnotized. Follow me back to the freak show, crawling all over the carnival. I am home. Oh, kids are straight out now. In the morning I'll find it all out. What in the world can it be? It's as strange as I've ever seen. The girls are dead in their eyes, just standing around like they're hypnotized. Follow me back to the freak show, crawling all over the carnival. And I am
Wow. So the first impression I had listening to these compared to my former speakers, which aren't going anywhere, but the Klipsch have a way more forward vocal presentation. But interestingly, the Zoo Audio have a more accurate audio presentation, if that makes sense. So Mark Lanigan, I really like him as a vocalist. His vocals are incredible, and his music and his voice is a great test for speakers and vocal representation and recreation, I guess. And so the Zoo Audio, immediately the sound of his voice to me sounded more accurate. Didn't have the same forward punch or presentation that the Klipsch do, which I do like, but the fullness, the tones, the presentation out of the Zoo Audio speakers were and are more accurate. Another thing I noticed, the Zoo Audio speakers, the stringed instruments, the fiddle on these sound incredible. My Klipsch, they sound excellent, and those are really good speakers. They're the Forte 2s, and I've upgraded the crossovers from Kreitz, so they've had the full electronics package done, and titanium diaphragms for the tweeters, and they sound excellent. But the stringed instruments coming out of the Zoo Audio just sound more detailed. They're there, and the crispness, the accuracy is notable in the Zoo Audio. The sound is different overall than the Klipsch, which I'm used to listening to and still really love and enjoy. The overall sound coming out of the Zoo Audio, though, I think I would summarize it as fuller, more accurate. The low frequency bass frequencies, lower frequencies coming out of the Zoo Audio do have a greater presence also. Speaker design, the Zoo Audios are ported. The Klipsch have a passive radiator in the rear, so they do have some cabinet expansion or volume expansion, but it's kind of a hybrid, I guess, between the two. So they're not fully ported, but they do have a passive radiator in the back, which moves. So first impression, Zoo Audio, definitely keepers. Happy with the purchase. The value on these speakers is astonishing. These are $1,600 speakers with the black cabinets, and that's for a pair. Made in the USA, look great, sound great. Compared to other US speakers, the value at $1,600 is, I think, fantastic from Zoo Audio. So they've delivered on the price point, the value, sound quality, and so far I'm really happy with the purchase. Like I said, this is just the second listen, so I have quite a bit of other music to listen to and compare to, so my perspective might change. I'll try to post some other videos as well, some other songs that I like and I think sound great for comparison. So it's been fun. I'm just an enthusiast. I'm not a pro, so take what I have to say as subjective and based on my qualifications. But so far, this is a ton of fun. I love the hobby, and I'm very happy with Zoo Audio Dirty Weekend 6s.